From the biggest moments
Can you believe it?
to gold medal championships,
Sidney Crosby, the golden goal!
it's your update on Canada's game. You're listening to the True North Ice podcast with Jacob Ewing and Caleb Schneider.
Hello and welcome back to the True North Ice podcast, where we talk about everything Hockey Canada and everything Canadian hockey related. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the studio. It's Jacob Ewing, as always, joined alongside Caleb Schneider. Caleb, feels good to be back, man.
It's great to be back. Long summer, but hey, we're back and we got some good stuff to talk about. And man, I'm buzzing. I'm ready. And season 2, eh? It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Absolutely feels really good to be back in the room. No more of that online Zoom stuff. But let's start things off and get nice and spicy. Caleb, I want to hear a hot take about Team Canada. I think, does this pertain to the Olympics roster by chance?
This does pertain to the Olympic roster. Well, the Olympic rosters, and actually just pertains to the Olympics in general. My hot take: 2026, neither Hockey Canada teams, men and women, will not win gold medals. Zero gold medals for the greatest country in hockey. I really butchered that, but yes, that's my take, man. What's your thoughts here?
I don't think it's a crazy take. I mean, we just look at the World Championships. Canada was eliminated in the quarterfinals to Denmark with, I'd say, a decent amount of players that will play on that team next year. The women's side, they also lost.
Exactly.
So, like, is it that
really
crazy?
hot?
Is that
it
really
that hot?
That might be a cold
Is it really
take,
that?
Caleb.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. But no, I do think the women's roster will find gold for sure. I'm more confident in the women's roster than I am in the men's roster, just by the place and what we've seen over the last 12 months in every single age group of men's Canadian hockey. It's just not in a good situation right now. Yes, we had the Four Nations win, but I feel like, I don't know, I think the Olympics is going to be on a different level. I think players have been waiting for this moment for the last 4 or 8 years or 10 years, however long they've been out for, since 2014, that I think this is going to be taken a hell of a lot more serious. Not than Four Nations, but I think the Four Nations was a good lead up to the Olympics, as I think people saw how impactful the Four Nations was and how passionate people were, and I think other players are going to be motivated to make that roster and win gold. So,
No, this is my thought process. World Championship for the men's, I throw that out a little bit. I don't really care about that because it's not best on best. But the Four Nations, we won in overtime, right? Is that enough? This is a tougher tournament. We're going to be playing more than just those 4 teams, right? It's 4 games in the prelims. There's that, and then quarters, semi, gold, right? That's 7. You need to compete in 7 games, not just the 4. You got to bring your A game for 7. Sure, prelims you can not try as much when you're playing Slovakia, but those final 3 games, it's gonna be tough, and that's my thought process on the men's. They only came out they won in overtime, right? And they actually lost to U.S. in the prelims as well. Women's, they just lost to the U.S. and it wasn't great. They got to turn it around, but I'd have more. What would you say? Would you have more hope? You have more hope in the women or the men's?
to win gold,
Yeah.
the women's easily.
Okay. That's what I figured.
I feel like they just consistently have always been on top.
Right. I agree. The women's, it's a two-headed monster. It's USA or Canada. On the men's side, you have 3. I'd say 3 contenders, would you say? Would you say 4?
I'd agree.
3?
No, I'd agree with 3.
Yeah.
I'd agree with 3. No Russia, so
Yeah.
can't be 4.
Okay. So that's my hot take. Do you have one, Jake?
I do have a hot take, Caleb.
Alrighty.
I do.
Let's hear it.
My hot take is that Macklin Celebrini should be on the Olympic roster. And I know you like Macklin Celebrini, so it may not be a hot take for you. But I feel like in general, with the age of him as well, he's just played his rookie season.
Right.
But I think he's actually earned a spot on this roster. Let me hear your thoughts about that.
No, I like that hot take, and I'm a Celebrini fan, Sharks fan in general. Celebrini, man, he made this, it's just incredible that as a 19-year-old he's already he's invited to these camps. He's playing World Championships. He was playing beside Crosby for a little bit. I don't think he played with McKinnon, but man, oh man, Celebrini, I don't know if I can say he deserves it yet, but I have a good feeling that after a good trial, good start to in the NHL season this year, he's gonna be on the brink of deserving it. And there's already a couple guys that I know that you would have ranked right above him right now that definitely I feel like will drop, especially when this NHL season starts. I feel like some of those older vets might drop in the rankings a little bit for GM Doug Armstrong, but we'll see. We will see how that pans out. I like that take. I don't know if it. What would you say is hotter, mine or yours? Probably mine, right? But
No, I think it's mine.
Yours is
I
still
think
hotter?
it's mine. I think I say he makes the team, but I think everything has to go right for him.
Right.
I think the reason I think that that really popped in my head was the fact that he played at the World Championship this year as a rookie, and when you go into that roster, playing with all these big time players, these players who have played in the big time moments, and he's choosing to take his off season and play for Team Canada. I hope that Team Canada realizes the dedication that he put in. You see a bunch of those players who did commit, like Noah Dobson, he went. Didn't Uyghur go as well? I believe it did. Yeah, these guys who are trying to make the Olympic team next year, and Celebrini put up a great showing with some of the best players in the world. And I think that's going to be a big boost for him. If he doesn't go, this is not my hot take. I don't have him making the team at all. But just the boost of being on that World Championship team, I think gives him an advantage for sure.
Okay, here's one last question, then we'll actually get into what we're getting into. If Celebrini makes this team, Team Canada still has a great chance of winning gold? Or do you think this roster is not as strong since Celebrini and maybe a couple other fellas make this team?
No, I think Team Canada will always have a solid chance of winning gold.
Does the odds get lower?
No.
Do they get higher?
Maybe.
What would you rank it right now then? Without if you were to just basic top roster right now without Celebrini, what do you say, 40%?
To win gold?
Yeah.
65.
Okay. That I'm not going to even ask the next question because
No.
if Celebrini gets added, it's not going to raise it.
I don't think it raises
Or
it
lowers
much or
No,
lowers
it's
it.
not
No.
an impactful
Because
player
the
either.
quality of players on
That's
Team
true.
Canada's roster in training camp is so elite
Yeah.
that it's just interchanging.
Yeah,
It does really matter.
that's true. That's a good
Everyone's
point.
so quality. They don't make much of a difference.
All
It's just
right.
play style, right? You're
Right.
trying to get people who have different play styles for different positions.
Yeah. Well, let's get going here. We have basically two things that we're breaking down today as we are back. First, we're going to talk about the Olympic camps that were announced, the rosters that were announced for that Olympic camp that just finished up 2 weeks ago as the time this comes out. And we'll get into the men's, women's. Then after that, we'll dive into the Hlinka Gretzky Cup, the U17 tournament where Canada placed with bronze, who they lost to U.S. in OT, and then they beat Finland 3-0 or whatever. But we'll get into that after. You want to dive into men's, or do you want to dive into women's first?
Let's dive into the men's. Let's do it.
All right. So, of course, I kind of was caught off guard. I didn't know they're doing this camp, but middle of August, we get 42 names, 42 NHLers announced to this camp. Interesting, though, only three goalies, which were Jordan Bennington. I got to pull it up. Aiden Hill.
Yep.
And Sam Montembeault,
Yep.
which is interesting. What's your thoughts on those three first?
I don't think it's that interesting. They just all played they all were on the roster for the Four Nations face-off. I do think there's a name missing, and that's Logan Thompson. But, he must have did something to Team Canada that they didn't like very much because they're not giving him a shot, even though he just finished 4th in Vezina voting. But You know what it is. I think there's one guy who was going to play every single game, if maybe miss one, and that's Binnington. And I think everybody knows that. Mm-hmm. But I don't see, even as just an invite for Thompson, I think it's unreal he's not here.
Mm-hmm. I have to wonder why there's only 3. Like, I don't think there was interviews. I'm sure if there was, we would have found out. But 3 goalies, interesting. Which, I mean, like, if one of these guys gets hurt, they're going to rely on somebody that didn't go to this camp, right? So that's going to be interesting. And, yeah, I mean, like you said, Logan Thompson, clear-cut snub. I would say I feel like he deserves it over Sam Montembeault. Then we also had Mackenzie Blackwood last year, who went from the Sharks to the Avalanche and just was, like, phenomenal when he got traded over to the Avalanche. I wonder what's going on there. Yeah, Blackwood, probably not as high of a chance to make it as Thompson. I don't think he would beat Aiden Hill, but it's just interesting to me. And then, any other thoughts on goalies? We'll move on to defense.
No, I think you said it all. I think,
It's
3 goalies
ridiculous.
for an orientation camp.
Right.
It's
And
much
only
already,
3 make the team, right?
Yeah, so it's already decided.
Yeah. All right, defense. There's a lot here. I'll just run through it. Evan Bouchard, Noah Dobson, Drew Doughty, Ekblad, Harley, Makar, Montour, Morrissey, Parayko, Sanheim, Theodore, Taves, and Uyghur. That's a lot there. It's a good chunk, but I think there's more right-handed defensemen there. But
Yep.
That's interesting, but you look at these, there's only a couple shorter guys. Morrissey, Montour, Makar, all 6 feet. The rest are pretty much towering over him. What's your thoughts here?
I mean, I think it's pretty much what we expected. A lot of, pretty much all the familiar faces from the 4 nations, and you got guys who went to the World Championship, Noah Dobson, Mackenzie Uyghur. People were trying to make, even Travis Sanheim, who also went, but he was on that 4 nations roster. Brendan Montour. I think pretty much what we expected. Aaron Ekblad, Cup champ, you got to bring him.
There's no shockers other than one to me, but, like, all these guys other than maybe, I'd say maybe just one that have a legit shot.
It was the one.
You can guess, but it's your boy, Evan Bouchard. He is the one that just stands out. Like, this guy doesn't have a chance. But, like Ekblad, man, I was saying, I threw it out there at the end of the playoffs. This guy deserves a chance to make this team. Playing phenomenally in the Stanley Cup, especially the Stanley Cup final. He just, threw that body on the line every single time you look, and he's making a hit.
It's true.
Or blocking a shot.
So you value that his performance in the Stanley Cup final?
Correct. Yes.
So you don't value Evan Bouchard's performance in the Stanley Cup final?
Because they have 2 completely different games. Bouchard, offensively talented. We don't.
Okay, so you veto his performance in the Stanley Cup final, but you count Ekblad's performance?
Yes, because Ekblad.
2 as their both number 1 defensemen on their team.
Yeah, but Ekblad and I don't know if Ekblad's even number 1 on this team. But still,
he's probably top 2.
Bouchard, they don't need an Evan Bouchard on this team. Defensively liable on the defense side. Offensively, sure, he's good, but you already got Makar and all these other defensemen. They're much better defensively, and they still chip in offensively. We don't need a 60 assist, 20 goal guy on this team when you already got Makar. And Bouchard, he's getting better 5-on-5, but still he relies on that power play in Edmonton, and I don't know. I think he just would carve. I don't think he would do well defensively in the Olympics. And everyone, if he does make this team, I don't even know if he'd crack. There's no way he would crack. I think they let 7 defensemen play. I think it's 7 and 13. I don't think he cracks that 7 anyways, so there's no point taking him.
Okay.
Also, I mean, the other one would be, I don't know, Drew Doughty. That's tough.
I don't agree with that. I think Drew Doughty's like the.
I understand why he's here, and like
Yeah.
it doesn't shock me that he's on this, and it doesn't shock me if he makes it. But is he good enough now?
Dude, the thing is, he's a beast. Guy's a workhorse. He has the most minutes played in the NHL over the last 15 years.
I know, but
And he's still doing it to this day.
This is the last, like, I don't know. He's old.
So is Crosby. So is Marchand.
And see, this is the other thing I wonder is, I know I'm sure all these guys, if they don't make it, they're going to be ready if there's an injury. Do you want to take Drew Doughty knowing that one thing, like, there's a higher chance he gets hurt? Wouldn't you want to just have like an Aaron Ekblad or a Brandon Montour there?
But if he gets hurt, then you just bring in someone else. This next
I
man
know,
up.
but wouldn't you want somebody that has a lesser chance of getting hurt and is just around the team the whole time instead of someone new coming in?
Man, I don't think you got to worry about too much about him getting hurt. I think he obviously had that injury last year. Still recovered.
Right.
Got back. As I just mentioned, he eats minutes. He's not afraid to do anything. His defensive numbers are still good.
Mm-hmm.
They're not bad. When he's on the ice, his team's got a .915 save percentage. Yeah, he's still doing really well,
Right.
even at 35 years of age. I mean, I'm defending him like I have him in my top 4, but
Right.
I mean, if he's gonna make it, he's gonna be that 6'7" defenseman. But
Right.
we'll see. I like him more than you initially stated that you like him. I just think he's a beast, and in the Olympics, you need guys who are going to eat minutes and put their bodies on the line, and he just seems like a very patriotic guy. So that's the type of guy I want on my
Yeah.
team.
You want a patriotic guy
Absolutely.
on your team. Wouldn't you say
Would you not want a patriotic guy on your team?
a hockey player from Canada, I feel like would already be patriotic enough.
But you could just tell. Some people are just different. Would you say Evan Bouchard or Drew Doughty is more patriotic?
Well, that's different.
Thank you.
One's got, you have a point there.
And he's a veteran, right?
Yeah.
He's proved it before. Did Evan Bouchard go to no. Has he ever played for Team Canada before at a World Championship? I don't know. It's a good
doubt
question.
it. I would doubt it. Probably not good enough to make a World Championship anyways. I don't know, man. I don't think he's making the World Championship roster from 2025. Would have
He
been tough to crack.
definitely is.
No, he wouldn't have made
He
it.
is definitely on that team.
No, man. They had Mackenzie Weegar as their 6th defenseman on that team. No shot.
He sucks.
That's what they all say. All right. While you research that, we got a long list of forward. I'm not going to read them all because basically it's too many and it would be boring. Everybody would skip this. Basically, I have 2 busts. Well, I have one for sure bust that should have made, or snub. Matt Barzal should have been on this. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I like Matt Barzal, don't get me wrong. But, he's still a pretty good player. Obviously, got lots of speed. But,
I mean, it doesn't even matter at this point.
But there's
He's
so
not
many
gonna
good
make it.
players. There's so
Yeah.
many good players on this team. Like Matt Barzal's a great player. Don't get me wrong. I like Matt Barzal. He's very speedy. Puts up points. I don't know. I think I
That's the
don't know.
only
It's
one.
hard. It's really hard to say.
That's the only one I kind of realized off the bat. Like Matt Barzal, the rest. Interesting. My boy Quentin Byfield is on this. I would be interested. He's not going to make it, but that'd be pretty cool.
I like the pick for Byfield on that list. He's 6'5". I just like his height. I like his frame, which I think is a big thing in the NHL, especially if you're going to play bottom 6 on this team. You're going to have to have a good frame,
So
right?
this is another thing that I'm now thinking. Some of these younger guys that, I mean, the defense kind of contradicts this point, but like the Byfield, the Bedard, the Celebrini, those ones, even Wyatt Johnston and even Seth Jarvis, he's still pretty young. Those guys, and Robert Thomas, those guys, there's a slim chance that they make it, but this is probably a good thing to tend for 2030, 2034. Like these guys have a super high chance. Like 2034, these guys are making the team no matter what, I feel like.
Yeah,
right?
that's
it's just a thing. I don't think they would have told anybody, but like Quinn Byfield, no chance he's making this team even before camp. Like, they don't have him on the radar at all. He's just here for later, 4 years from now.
Yeah, and that makes total sense. It's an orientation camp, right? This is an
Get familiar
opportunity
with the
to.
program.
Yeah, and these are great. They're not like they're bad hockey players. These are great hockey players.
Right.
Up and coming kids who are the future. I think you definitely bring them. I absolutely.
Yeah. Really, I mean, not many standouts to me that shouldn't be on here. There's Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Yep.
Probably the only one. John Tavares.
Like a not on the team or of
Like,
they're both
just
invited, yeah.
They're invited,
Yeah.
but like it's just interesting. Like, do they really have a chance? Because like
John Tavares had a great year last
I
year.
know, but not good enough. Cirelli, I mean, he's on the Olympic team or the Four Nations team, so I wouldn't have him on this team. But he's here, and really, I mean, that's about it. Probably, like, honestly, looking at this, they probably took the top. I don't know how many are here, but it's probably the top. Like, there's only missing Jordan Kyrou and Matt Barzal. Maybe have a
Yeah, I
chance
could
on
see
this.
Kyrou.
But the rest of these players, I mean, sure, you gotta think about Sam Bennett. He's playing on the fourth line anyways, but it's pretty darn close. I don't think anybody for the forward core, there's nobody jumping in that didn't get invited. Like, this is the list that they're gonna pick from, and I mean, yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty easy for them. Wouldn't you think, for the forward core? They already announced
I don't know if it'd be. I don't think it's going to be easy. I think the top 6 is going to be easy, of course.
Well, yeah,
I don't.
They already announced 5 guys.
I don't think the fourth
forwards.
I don't think the fourth line's going to be easy. I think
know.
that 4C and the wingers are going to be in. They're going to be a toss-up, man. I really think so.
Well, Bennett
Yep, I think Marchand's on that team as well.
and Marchand.
Okay, what
So,
about
sure,
what about
your
this?
Center.
Okay, well, also you got to pick extras, right? You got to take extras. Nick Suzuki, one of the hottest players in hockey to end the season, right? But
So
Horvat,
for extras? What are you looking for an extra? Is it a guy that's going to slot in on that fourth or third line, or is it going to be someone that will slot in with like a Crosby or a McKinnon?
dude, I'm
on
looking
the top
versatile
lines,
players
or
that can do it
McDavid?
all, right? These guys are all-star. These guys are superstar players. The top.
I know,
they're
but
top-
but Tom Wilson can't slot in with a McDavid or a McKinnon.
no, he can't.
But like someone like a Nick Suzuki,
He
maybe.
could.
But he
could.
He's versatile too. And
He
now
could.
I think about it, he would be a great extra because he could probably play anywhere.
See, exactly. What I'm okay.
But
What
like
I'm,
John Tavares can't.
John Tavares can. Yes, he can.
He can't.
I think he can.
No.
Maybe not first line.
Not
maybe
McKinnon
not
or
second
McDavid.
line, but he could play the bottom 6 for sure.
Yeah, but I'm just saying versus like any line. There's only a couple of those like extras at this point.
The thing is, the thing is, if you take an extra, right? Let's say they take Macklin Celebrity. He can play with anybody on this team.
Yep.
Okay. And let's say Mitch Marner gets injured. Okay.
Yeah, he's slotting in the top 6.
Or do you take somebody on your third line, like I don't know, maybe Seth Jarvis is playing on that third
No,
line,
I don't think they would do that.
and bring them up and put Macklin Celebrini in the bottom 6.
I don't think they would take like the Jarvis, the Bennett, the Marchand, like those guys sitting down there. They're staying down there the whole tournament. They're not bumping up. There's no.
You don't
shot.
think so? Not even
Yeah.
have a great
No,
tournament.
I think they would have.
Because there's going to be pop-offs in that bottom 6.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think they would bump those guys up. They would have somebody that.
I
can
agree
play
with
the
you.
pace.
I
Personally,
agree
I
with you
wouldn't,
what you
and I
mean.
think they wouldn't either.
No, I do. It's not that I don't agree with you. I do. I think I agree with you. You know, these bottom 6 guys are here to play a role, and if they're playing it well, you got to
They
be
should stay there.
Yeah.
I don't think they can't bump up. See now, like you wonder.
just trying to think who was in the bottom 6 in the Four Nations that could bump up. Like Brennan Hagel, no. Sorelli, no.
No.
Marchand was Marchand in the top 6 or no? He's in the bottom
he
6.
was the third line.
Yeah.
See, that's a good point. Like, there's not many that would bump up. Like,
No.
you wouldn't think, because nobody did any of the top 6. Like, Mark Stone was the one that should be playing. He was playing in the top 6.
Yeah.
Where he probably would have been better off in those bottom 2 lines.
But the thing is, if Mark
don't
Stone
even
plays,
know.
if Mark Stone plays the bottom 6 and somebody
can
gets
bump
injured,
up.
he's moving up. Absolutely.
Yes, but I'm just when you're trying to think of those bottom 6 guys on the Four Nations. He wasn't a part of the bottom 6.
No.
He was in the top 6, which questionable now that I think about it. That's kind of insane.
That's not insane.
Having Mark Stone.
Mark Stone in your top six. Elite vision,
I
power.
wonder. See, now here's the question.
Yeah.
This is a Mark Stone question. I wonder if he can't play in that top six, he doesn't make this team, right?
Yeah, he does. He
He's
does
still-
make this team.
You'd play a bottom six role. He'd be able to do that
I think you still
with
take
the,
him.
with the
I think
pace and the physicality that the other guys are doing. You'd still take. Yeah,
he is slow. He's one of the
he's
slowest
really
players in the
slow.
league.
Like it's funny,
But
watching
he's
him
also
with-
one of the smartest players in the league.
right.
The way he sees the ice, right? And he's a captain of a team that is probably maybe the best team since joining the league.
Right.
And I think you still take him. Like wasn't he one of those 6 that were confirmed? Was he one of the
Who?
players for the Four Nations face-off? Mark Stone.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. But he was damn close. I think
Like
Mark
the
Stone,
top six, like the first six that were announced.
not for the Olympics, for the Four Nations.
Yeah, I don't think he was announced.
Okay,
for the
but
Four
still, I
Nations.
think he was close. Like I think when you discuss players that are going to make that team, he was one of them for sure. Absolute locks. And you didn't know what the roster is going to look like because you haven't seen an actual NHL like national team roster in so long. But still, he was one of those guys where you were for sure saying, yes, Mark Stone will be on this team, and I'm still at that right now. Although I do get what you're saying. Can he play a bottom six? I think he could figure it out. I think he's good enough to figure it out. He's slow, but he's got a great brain for the game.
Yeah. See, but now, like, I wonder, because it's gonna be tight. Like now, thinking about that, if he can't play in the top six, Tom Wilson.
Will not play in the top six.
You don't think he'd play in the
Tom
top
Wilson?
six? I understand he's playing with a slow Ovechkin as well, and he's not as fast. But I think him being on this roster, I think almost they like Tom Wilson apparently. He didn't make the Four Nations.
I don't know. I understand why they do.
I think they love him.
I love him.
I think that's what came out. Like it's
I
a
love
really
Tom
good
Wilson.
chance that he makes his team.
I think he should.
See it now. I wonder, would Tom Wilson be better in a top six role than Mark Stone?
No.
You still would have Mark Stone?
Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to get a gauge here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I understand why. Like Cirelli had a horrible tournament. I understand why he's here. You're gonna have to have him here because he played in the Four Nations. But I hope he doesn't make this team. I can't watch him play again. I understand he's a good player for Tampa, and I understand he's a John Cooper merchant, but still, it's.
I agree. He should not be on this team.
I'd rather watch a young
not that
guy.
he's bad, but he's a good.
Like,
there's a
I'd
lot better
rather
players
just
on
give
this
an
list.
extra spot to Celebrini or Bedard or
Yeah.
Byfield.
Yep, I
Like,
agree.
I'd rather just let them sit, like be scratched every game, than because if Cirelli makes it, I don't think they'd scratch him either.
Would you take someone over? Would you take Bo Horvat over?
No,
You wouldn't.
I mean he had a really good year last year, but
and he also had a great World Championships, where he
That's
played with the
correct.
best. Where he played with the best of the best.
Yes.
Played
Right.
the PK
Sorry, he
and
didn't-
played the PP.
yes, right. He didn't have a great year. Like the first half last year wasn't great, but he really picked it up in that second half, which led into the World Championship. And yeah, he did get hurt too. He missed a couple games there,
He
but
did.
he was really he was good.
He
And that-
might have been Canada's best player.
That
He was
McKinnon
was
was-
really good.
McKinnon had 13 points in 7 games.
Man,
Yeah, no.
I
Horvat,
really liked Bo Horvat's game at the World Championship.
Horvat would be interesting because there's a lot yes, McKinnon, McDavid, they're goal scorers, but that's not exactly what they're known for. They're known for their speed and their playmaking. Horvat, that's what he's known for is goal scoring. Like if he's not in front of the net, if he's not, I don't know.
You don't think he could play that game?
I'm saying they don't have many guys like Bo Horvat on this roster, really.
And so why does
So I'm
that
thinking
that helps
maybe-
his chances? No.
Probably. But I also don't, now thinking about the Four Nations, they didn't really have anybody like that. Which is interesting. Now I think about it, Sam Reinhart. Sam Reinhart would be that guy. But
Yeah, but you need more than one of
I
those
know.
type of guys. Yes, you.
yeah, and at this point, looking at this, there's a gazillion centers on here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's two designated, two wingers. and the rest are centers too. I think it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy with the versatility on this team. But that's almost like USA's the same kind of way.
Yeah, no, centers will play the wing. They have to.
No, yeah, I'm just saying it's
And, you know,
it's a
that may
good
be
thing.
good.
It's a good
We'll see a
thing.
lot of centers who have a lot of defensive liabilities on their NHL teams to open up and play some damn good offense.
Yeah.
Really get the wheels going,
Exactly.
which
And
I think
even
will be
just,
sick. Like, think about
that'll help the face-offs too if somebody cheats.
Yeah.
They swap out.
Oh, that'd be so easy.
Like they can have somebody like Sidney Crosby just freaking go for it every single time.
Yeah.
And if he gets subbed out, it doesn't matter. Another center's come in and take his draw, right? So that'll be interesting too. Which, I mean, we probably saw some of that at the Four Nations. So. But hey, I think whoever's on this, like, pretty sure whoever's on this list here for the forwards at least is making this team. Like, there's nobody jumping out that didn't make this roster here. Do you agree?
I would.
Matt Barzal or Jordan Kyrie's not making this team. So
No.
they've already narrowed it, made it easier for us sure we might do another. I don't know. We already did a roster projection a while ago, but make it much easier for us to just look at this list. And probably for defense too.
I got a question about one of these players
All right.
who you haven't talked about yet, and that is Zach Hyman.
Oh, he's on this roster
He
too.
is. He is on this roster.
Huh. Well, he would be just like Bo Horvat, but a winger. And
And can he play in the top 6?
I really don't want him to make it, but I have a good feeling he will. Depends how his first 30 games go in the NHL. If it goes really crappy like last year, no shot. But like, if he makes his team, he's not playing with McDavid.
No, he's not. But do you think you could put him in
Because
the top
that's where
6?
he usually. No, I don't think so.
Like one of those versatile players we were talking about earlier. Is Zach Hyman one of those?
I don't think so. Like, I don't think he can play in the bottom 6. So he has to probably slot in on that second line left wing. Which maybe
I don't know,
better
man.
than Mark Stone. Like,
I think Zach Hyman could play in the bottom 6. He's a big body. He's 6'1", but he's 206 pounds, right? We saw in the playoffs, he's scored 50 goals 2 years. Why? Getting to the front of the net and battling the heck out of it.
I know, but he didn't do that last year.
But that's where I agree with what you just said. It's going to come down to his start of the season. Yeah. And
know.
if he could play that kind of that power forward type player, that's exactly what the bottom
Right,
6 is looking
that's
for.
True.
And you know what? That could be in his mind going into the season, right? He got to the orientation camp.
Yeah.
He didn't make the Four Nations camp. So he's going to come into the season probably with the intention of playing the type of role that will get him to the Olympic roster. And also helping his team, obviously, but
Right.
it's going to be in the back of his mind, no doubt about it. It has to be. It's going to be in the back of the mind for all of these players, right? You're going to play the type of game that's going to win you games and also impress Team Canada.
Right. So how many players does he have to beat to make this team? Does he have to beat Bo Horvat then?
I think he beats a Bo Horvat.
Okay.
Yeah. Close.
Even
I think it's
though-
close.
even
I
though
think it's close.
What we just saw.
I think it's close. But
Because
does he?
Because even I don't see him playing above Braden Point.
No, he's not playing above Braden Point.
Yeah. Because I don't think Braden Point's playing on that first. I don't think he plays on that first line.
He could.
Because listen, this is what I like just off the top of my head. You've got McDavid, Reinhart, take your pick, probably Crosby, and then you have Point, McKinnon. So you have one wing, left wing, probably. I would assume Braden Point would play right. Where would Braden Point play left? Whatever.
Okay, what about? And then here's your third right there, Mitch Marner.
Oh yeah, there you go. See,
you go.
that's the best top 6 you can have that you could probably name for Team Canada right now, and I don't think Zach Hyman could take a Mitch Marner spot. And we both know that Mitch Marner is going to look like an early Hart candidate this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, he will.
First 30 games, he's going to have 50 points.
I got him on the line with maybe McDavid.
Yeah, at this point.
And a goal scorer on the left.
At this point, yeah.
Pair him with Zach Hyman.
No.
Zach Hyman, McDavid, and
So Point is on the
and
third
Mitch
line.
Marner. That's
Did Point play on the third line in the
Yes.
Four Nations with Cirelli?
Did he?
He might have been. With
I think
Cirelli.
that he did
he
play
didn't
a little
have
bit.
a good. He didn't
'Cause
have
it-
a good Four Nations either. I feel like.
They did drop him down for a little bit with Hagel and
Right.
Cirelli to get that Tampa Bay line.
I do remember that now. Yeah, third line. Yeah,
But I wouldn't count on that happening again.
man, I'm excited for Marner in Vegas. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna
It'll
be
be
fun.
very fun.
Oh baby, it's gonna be fun, and we live in the best city for that to happen.
Huh.
All right. I mean, that puts a pretty good cap. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen a list with the players, players like where they were born or whatever. That's pretty cool. Shout out. I didn't know Quinn Byfield's from Newmarket. That's pretty sick.
It is cool. I did notice that as well.
Shout out Newmarket. One day we'll get there. We'll walk there one day. And also, Connor. Yeah, I knew Connor McDavid was from Newmarket. Huh. That's pretty cool. Quentin Byfield, best player from Newmarket, Ontario? Question mark, question mark?
Not even going to entertain that.
I know. I was joking.
I know.
All right. Women's. This one's not going to be as in-depth because it's a lot harder. It is a lot harder to talk about this because it's the same freaking roster every single time, right?
Yeah.
We have 4 goalies. How would you say her name? Kayla? I don't know. Kayla Osborne? Anyways, she's on this team. Or made it. Oh, she's from the Sirens. That's why I don't know her, because Sirens aren't good. So she's here. We've got Eve Gasson. She's on this. She made this too, which she played. She was on the World Championship roster. Did she play? I think she also played a game too. But we also have Desbiens and Mashmeyer, of course. Campbell is not one of the 4 goalies, so Osborne takes her spot. And of course, Desbiens didn't make that World Championship because she was hurt. Or Mashmeyer was hurt.
I think Mashmeyer was hurt.
And Desbiens was hurt. She missed the first game and then came back.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. Osborne, I mean, I wonder. Let me pull. I had her stats up earlier. Let me pull it back up from the Sirens. Of course, the Sirens were not good, so I would understand if they're a little bit inflated. Not bad. 916 save percentage and a 222 goals against average in 10 games. So I could see why, but I don't know. Who would you say, Gasson or Osborne?
Probably Gascon.
Okay. Yeah, it just makes sense
More
since she made the
experience.
team. Yeah, she
Yeah.
made the team. I'm assuming that she's still.
She's
Ev is probably still playing university
I
again.
believe she is, yes.
In Minnesota Duluth. Defense. Really no surprises. The only one, there's 2 players that didn't make the World Championship team, which was Katie Tabin and Nicole Gosling. Primerano's still on here. All the other familiar names are still on here. It's going to be interesting. Katie Tabin with Montreal last year, and then Gosling was also with Montreal. That's an interesting pairing there. Of course, from what I remember when I looked, they were both, one was on this 3rd pairing and one was on the 2nd pairing on Montreal. Both interesting, to say the least. And the way I just didn't do as much research, and I'm sure you didn't do as much research either, because we kind of both know that they most likely are making this team given how they just do it. And they just have the same team almost. Barely any switches, and sure, they're here. Injury, I'm sure one of those 2 are the 2 that come in on this roster.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't see why you switch the roster too much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they did lose, yes, but like it's such a good team. They've been so consistent over the years that, like, I mean, maybe Hannah Miller throws a fork in it. Still pending AAHF eligibility.
Right.
and she's one heck of a
Yes,
player.
I was seeing that. Yeah,
So-
they still don't know what's going on there. She still might be. They're hoping she's eligible for the Olympics.
And she's good enough to play top 6.
Yeah, she probably is.
So
that'll be interesting.
that could be a big turning point. She's a goal scorer. She puts up lots of points. So
Right.
that would be interesting. Yeah, she makes the team. She's also, like actually the second biggest player on the team at 179.
Who? Miller?
Yeah, Hannah Miller, which is big.
Yeah.
You're gonna need some. You gotta have some size and some weight.
Right.
And I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah. So I guess with the Hannah Miller talk, we're on to forwards here.
Yeah, let's do it.
So only one really is Caitlin Kramer. To me, the rest I think we're on the World Championship team. No,
Yep.
I think it's just
You are
Caitlin
right.
Kramer.
And she's University of Duluth as well. So
Rookie of the year, I believe,
yeah,
from what I remember.
an 06.
In 06, I watched her play a couple times, to be honest.
Really?
Yep, I was the announcer for the Waterloo Ravens U22 team.
Wow.
Announced the person that announced the goals and the
PA.
PMs,
You're
PIMs. Yeah,
PA.
PA.
You were the PA.
PA
guy.
with the music as well.
Look at that.
Yeah, it was.
And you you did her.
I would have announced her name a couple times. Yeah,
That's cool.
never talked to her, but that was interesting. She, I will say,
Well,
she on the ice. Like I've never seen watching a U22 women's game. By far the best player on the ice. Ridiculous.
did you say her
crazy.
name a lot?
I would have probably. I can't remember enough, but she is really good. Just by far the best player on the ice. She was. She's got some experience with the Hockey Canada organization too. She went to the U18s, put up a frick ton of points as well. I don't know. She might have been an assistant one year as well, assistant captain. But I mean, that'd be cool. It'd be cool. I don't know if she Every time we do something like this where we talk about Olympic rosters, I always hate that I forget to check how many players make the roster. Because I'm curious how many would make the Olympic roster. There's 30 players invited. Obviously 3 goalies, so one's getting cut. So there's probably only 5 players getting cut from this.
25 player roster.
Okay.
22 players.
So 5 players getting cut in general.
3 goalies.
So out of the defense and the forward, they're cutting 4.
Yeah.
Wow. So my guess is Gosling, Katie Tabin.
So you're just gonna go with just the exact same roster.
Well, I'm just guessing
Picture
those 2.
perfect.
I'm guessing those 2 are gone. And then
Yeah.
I guess you go if Hannah Miller can't, which I'm assuming she will, it'd be her and then either Kramer or Julia. Would it be Julia Gosling? She's young.
You gotta do a goalie too.
I said no. There's 5 players that don't make it. I already got rid of Osborne. So 4 skaters. Those 2 defensemen. I don't know, Blair Turnbull.
Blair Turnbull.
Do you think she doesn't make this team?
I think she makes the team.
She does.
Yep.
I think that would be the only one maybe out of those players that doesn't out of the players that made the World Championship or whatever. Probably her. She'd be next in line. That'd be interesting. It all depends on Hannah Miller though, which I'm pretty sure she'll make. It sounds like they're on track to get her eligible, which is ridiculous. That it's
We'll see what happens, man.
It's ridiculous that it's still going on.
This happened to the Worlds at the Worlds, didn't it? Where they
Yes,
tried to
but
get
she
on it.
was. She did make. Did she make the team?
She
or
was
She
announced.
was announced,
And
and
then
then
she
she
got-
got cut again. And I remember we talked. We definitely talked because the way we had to do it a week in advance. We talked about her on the team. We did the whole story. We talked about everything.
Yes.
And then I think either the day before we released or the day of that we released the podcast, she's announced that she can't play.
Yeah. Just how stuff works, man.
Yeah.
It's how the cookie crumbles.
Exactly.
She'd be great to have, though. Absolutely. If not, she'll be playing for. Or if she plays China, correct? She played for a team. She played for the China.
I think she could play for the Chinese national team.
Yeah, she played for the Chinese
I don't
national
know
team
if
at
they
the.
even
No,
have a
didn't she
team.
play the Chinese national team for the last Olympics?
I think she did.
In
Yes.
22,
So I'm
yes.
assuming.
And
That's a good
the
question.
Thing, that's
now,
the
is
thing
she
holding
play
her
for
back.
that? Huh. That's
Well, the thing
interesting.
is, she wasn't good enough to make the Canadian team 4 years ago.
Right. Now, does she play for the Chinese national team if she can't play for Canada?
Maybe. Do the Chinese national
But
team
we
take
know
her?
where that's the thing. We know where her heart lies. She
Yeah.
wants to be Canadian.
Do they
player.
take her?
Probably. I
they-
would still. I don't know.
Do you think they have morals?
I don't. That's a good question. Is there more? I would think. And this side, like I know on the NHL side, there's no morals. It's like for the men's side, there's no morals. Women's, I wonder. Cause like the same thing with Joey Decora, dude. Canada was trying to get this guy. He wasn't even that good, and they're trying to get him eligible for Team Canada, even though he really could only be American. And then he didn't make either Canadian or American team, and then he played for the Americans in the World Championship. It's interesting. That's a good. I'd say no. I don't think she'd play for the Chinese team if she.
I think it'd be up to her. I think the Chinese team will
probably.
take her.
I think
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know if she would do it herself.
Well, okay, let's actually talk about this.
Does she want to play in the
let's-
Olympics,
I
or
want
does she
you
want to play for Canada?
Let's go back a little bit.
Okay.
Does China even have a team? Because
This
they
year,
had
that's
it-
what I was trying to ask.
they
But if
had a
she
team in-
played 4 years ago, that's my guess.
but
they do.
But in 2022, the Olympics were in Beijing, and they would
Oh,
have got
that's
an
another
automatic
good point.
qualification.
Oh,
I don't know if
the
they-
schedules are out, eh?
We should talk about
Yes,
this.
the schedules
Do they
are
even
out.
have a team in the tournament, or are we stupid?
That's
Answer me
I got
the
it here.
question.
I got it right here.
Drum roll, please.
They definitely don't have a team.
Oh,
That's crazy.
my
So
God.
she will not be playing
What
for the
a waste
Chinese
of a
national
con-
team. That's crazy. We are just so stupid.
Breaking news: Hannah Miller will not be playing for the Chinese national team.
Wow, that's big. You heard it.
We
here
gotta
first. You
repost
heard
it. We
here
gotta put that
first.
out right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, you heard
on
it
all
here
the
first.
socials.
Yeah, in 22 weeks from now, Hannah Miller will not be playing for the Chinese national team.
Because they don't have a freaking team.
Exactly. That's crazy.
Oh my God!
That's awesome.
All this conversation: will they take her? Will they not? Well, they won't take her because she's not even eligible.
So
because
we should have just said hypothetical if China had a team.
Do
would
they
she
take
play?
her?
Exactly.
Then revert back to the whole conversation.
If it was in Beijing, yes, they would because they need to look good. They don't want to lose every game
No.
because they're clearly
Does
not
Hannah
good
Miller
enough
win
to
them a
make this.
game?
Maybe against like France, Italy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it's interesting how they have like even the Olympics here. They have it the IHF. They have it shown for the women's side. They got the top 5 teams playing in a pool again, which makes it interesting. So I would think China would be playing the top, they'd be in B, which is the bottom 5 teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like 4 games against the bottom 5 teams. I would say there's a good chance.
I don't know, man. I don't know much about the Chinese national team for hockey.
Well, you just got to think how much of a player is Hannah Miller.
She's a good player. She's one of the top point getters in the PWHL.
Yeah. You know what I'm wondering here, since we're getting close, like I said, 22 weeks or something from, I guess it'll be 21 when this podcast comes out. What are they doing with the jerseys? Are we getting new jerseys?
I don't know. I'd assume so. I'd hope we do.
Because they still have on the Hockey Canada pages, they just still have the old logo from 2022.
Yeah.
But let's see. I'm curious what Nike does, assuming Nike's still.
They should. Nike make great jerseys.
It'll be interesting. I'm excited to see that happen. I'm sure we'll do a nice little in-depth talk about that.
Speaking
sometime.
of jerseys, let's talk. I could bring up just something real quick. Did you see the new Under Armour jerseys for the CHL? New supplier of all CHL
is
jerseys.
there any big changes or?
Not
Under
really.
Armour, though.
Under Armour, yep. The new, also Flow Hockey, the new.
I think I like Flow Hockey.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Flow Hockey, the new.
It's a pretty good
They
price.
have the rights.
It's like $40 for the whole year.
Yeah, it's not bad.
and it's all 1080 now.
Yeah, so they do all the broadcasting instead of all the local networks, which is cool.
Yeah, some
CHL's
some
changing.
places still can broadcast, but it's all Flow that does it.
Yeah.
Like some places, some TV stations still can.
I think the jerseys will remain the same,
I would assume
but
so.
you can see the Under Armour logo on the back.
Yeah.
Some of these jerseys, I've seen some pictures.
Oh, it looks like it's gonna be on the front. The
On
Under
the
Armour
front?
logo's going right here.
Are you sure?
That's what this jersey
I've seen
has.
some back. What team are you looking at right now?
I'm not looking at a team. I'm just looking at a blank jersey.
All right. Because it's only preseason right now for the CHL, so we haven't seen a whole lot, but
Oh, that's a good point. Let's just look at that. But wow, I didn't know that. Thanks for bringing that up. And you know
Yeah.
what? Since we're bringing stuff up, I got a question for you.
sure.
Do you know? Have you seen the Hockey Canada mascot?
Hockey Canada mascot? No, I have
Because
not.
I just realized they have a mascot.
Okay.
I can't spell. Okay, so it's a moose. It's a pretty crappy moose. Let me pull him up. His name's Puckster, also, which is interesting.
It's a sick name.
Puckster. Oh, this is not. What the frick's going on here? Where is Puckster? What is this guy? There's another on my laptop.
I think you're just telling me a myth.
On my laptop, I'm looking up Puckster. And now Puckster is not a moose. Puckster looks like a mouse. Here,
A mouse?
I'll do my best when I edit the YouTube.
Mouse is the mascot.
So that makes this is what's going to be interesting.
Dude.
So if you're listening on your daily commute to work, when you get to work, look up Puckster. And then I want you to look up USA Hockey's mascot, Rushmore.
Dude, I did not know these guys had
I
mascots.
want
Also,
you to-
Rushmore's a great name, by the way.
It's
It's better than Puckster.
it just freaks me. Rushmore freaks me out. Look at him.
Oh, that's sick.
That's creepy, dude.
That's not creepy. That's sick.
Like
The only mascot I knew in international hockey was the double IHF mascot.
yeah, they make new mascots every year. So, do you not see like Puckster skating with a child here, a 4-year-old child? You think that's not weird? Like
No, I
that
think
seems
that's
so
sick.
creepy, dude.
That's
like, look at his
patriotic right
eyes.
there.
It's patriotic.
They're
I
going
love the
all
eagle,
in on
like-
the Eagles. All in.
But like Puckster, he's a little creepy. Like he's look at the grin.
You're showing me Rushmore.
Oh, sorry, Rushmore. Sorry, not Puckster. Rushmore, dude. Rushmore.
I like it. I'm a fan.
He's very aggressive.
I'm a fan.
Like, I'm not here for stereotypes, but dude, he could do a couple crimes. I feel like the way he's looking. I don't know.
You know what? Not everyone is credited evenly. That's just how he was born. Stop judging him.
Okay,
It's okay.
I forgot. My bad. Maybe his grin is just always like that. But shout out Puckster. Shout out
That's a
Rushmore.
That's a cool thing to bring up.
Yeah, I just can't believe I came across. Like I didn't know that they had a mascot.
I did not know
and
that
I thought it was a
either.
moose. First of all,
It should
and
be
I
a
looked-
moose.
Then I looked up and it looks like a mouse or a bear.
I think it's a bear. It
Yeah,
looks like a
probably
bear when
It
I
would
saw
make
it.
more sense.
Yes. All right. Do you want to
Under
move on?
Armour, yeah,
Well, yeah.
cool. Shout out CHL. They're doing some good things.
Absolutely.
And we will be. It's exciting. We'll definitely, maybe we'll do a vlog or something. But we will be most likely probably 90% chance. And I know we've promised a couple things and some of it hasn't gone through. But I'm pretty sure this one's gonna happen. We will be at the Oshawa Generals home opener.
No, we should rephrase that. We'll rephrase that, Kelm. We will be at the Kingston Frontenacs first game of the season.
No, and you know what?
Second game of the season.
Yes, second game. I
Kingston
looked it up.
Frontenacs, second game of the season against the Oshawa Generals in
But it's
Oshawa.
it's the first Oshawa game, so it's gonna be cooler.
It will be packed.
Because it's gonna be awesome. He'll probably be there. Shout out Johnny.
Yep.
He'll probably be there too. Hopefully,
Be a sick time.
it'll be a sick time. Shout out Oshawa.
Go France, go. Shout out Kingston.
Yeah, we'll be cheering for Robin Kuzma, of course.
Yes.
Probably Lucas
American,
Moore.
by the way. Robin Kuzma is American, but
I know, but
he's awesome. He's a beauty. So
he
like,
lives in Canada, so it counts.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Lucas Moore, the guy that should have been on the podcast by now, but
Yeah,
I don't know what Jacob Ewing
Should have been drafted too, but he's
Yeah. You know what? Maybe the Sens will sign him.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No, they don't sign anybody under the height of 6'4" if you're a defenseman.
Right.
And he's
My
only
bad.
6'2".
My bad. But you know what? I think I'm excited for CHL because, like, especially like near the end, like, and oh man, on this day too, I did a lot of research, dude. On the day this podcast comes out, will be exactly 100 days until the World Juniors.
Wow.
Isn't that exciting? I'm super
so
excited.
excited.
Like I've been telling Jake, like World Juniors and then the Olympics a month after. Man, what a time! It's gonna be great. And like
a great time.
the Sens and the Flames are both gonna suck this year, so we don't have to focus on them. It's just gonna
Don't think
be
that's true.
all hockey Canada.
I don't think that's true.
It's true. Oh, Sens gonna suck
don't know
this
if that's
year.
very
The
true.
Flames are terrible. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be
Flames
good.
will
There's gonna be tons of content out there. True North Ice to the moon. You know.
Or the Sun.
No, it's not the sun, man. I'm telling you, it's not the sun.
To North Ice to Pluto.
Pluto. Shout out Pluto. Shout out fake planets these days.
All right.
Yes.
Let's move on
U17
to the U17 Hlinka Gretzky, where a star-studded Team Canada team fell short to the Americans in a shootout.
Correct.
Where they just
a
fell into
shootout. I thought it was
pieces.
overtime.
And a team where
shootout.
nobody on the U.S. national team was allowed to play. It was just a team full of USHL players, probably some CHL players, and future college NCAA players, but they couldn't get it done. Let's get into it. I have a couple players. Just wrote down a couple players that I think stood out that were really good, and I think like they're just the best players, and I think they're easy. Like,
Let me pull up. You go.
sure, like someone like Ty Lawrence, I think had a great tournament. Dude, he's insane. Like, he didn't have a crazy, like, his offensive numbers weren't great, but dude, the way he skates and the way he handles the puck, and he's trusted in both sides, defense and offense, dude, he's insane. He's insane. He should go top 8. I think he will go top 15 in the draft this year. And then someone else who is kind of like similar to him is Mathis Preston, who was also, dude, the way these guys enter the offensive zone with the speed and the vision they have is insane. And I know Matt Preston will probably go in the top 10 this year as well. But these guys are insane. Preston, I believe, also led the tournament, led Team Canada in points. Just, like, those two guys were incredible. Ethan Belches, another big guy, 6'5". Like, when you're that big, like, he's going to be an NHL player one day, easily. He's going to go top 10 in the draft this year, easily. He's huge. He had crazy impact. I believe he was also tied for first in the tournament with points. And, he's going to have a great year in Windsor this year as well. But he's insane, dude.
Yes, this tournament, I really want to get more into the prospects, and especially these tournaments. But like, it's unfortunate that this tournament happened in the middle of summer. Like, I wasn't able to really tune in, and now I'm really pissed that this website that I thought had the stats is showing me stats from like 2 years ago or something. It's giving me Oliver Bonk stats. But what's your thought? Do you have some more stats? What about Ryan Lynn?
I think Ryan Lynn had a great
Japanese
tournament.
guy
Yes, he had a great tournament.
He's good.
He had, him and Landon DuPont.
Yeah, he was on.
are-
I was gonna ask that. Were they together?
they're both very offensive.
Were they at the top line or
I don't know if I can recall that.
no?
They split
just
power
wondering.
play. Like Landon DuPont was first
Right.
power play. He was second.
Okay.
They also both were point per game this year in the WHL.
Yeah.
But no, Ryan Lynn really impressed me. Absolutely. I don't know if he was a guy that going into the tournament, I didn't know his name. Everyone thinks, oh, your number one defenseman is Landon DuPont, but Ryan Lynn did a great job.
Well,
And,
I was just curious because Ryan Lynn was the first ever CHL player to come from China as well, and I know he's actually pretty. Sounds like he might I don't know if he's a first round pick, but sound like probably will be going in the draft this year.
oh, he will be going in the draft
yeah.
this year.
It's exciting. Landon DuPont, he's the only 09 guy, right?
He was, yes.
So he played well.
He did.
He's pretty, I didn't
he did what
realize he's only
expected.
5'11" too. Huh.
Dude. And then you got someone like, I think the one we got to mention is Keaton Verhoff,
Right.
who is probably undisputably going. He's the only guy who has a chance of challenging Gavin McKenna for first overall this year.
Right.
Because he's really good. 6'4", 212. And maybe he didn't have. He had a good tournament. He had a good tournament.
Yeah.
He did. He's just so mature for his age, and his physicality is just insane. Which for a defenseman is nowadays is what you need.
Yeah.
You need shutdown guys who can also move the puck around, right? And can also skate, and that's what he can do. He's a strong skater, and he's gonna have a great year at North Dakota this year. I'm super excited. He's gonna run the blue line, the offensive zone. He can walk the line really well. Just a great puck moving defenseman. So I'm excited for what Keaton Verhoff's draft season is going to look like. But
From my understanding, he's probably, other than McKenna, he's probably the only guy that has a chance on making this junior team come December too, right?
I agree with that.
I don't
I
think
agree
there's
with that.
anybody else on this team or outside.
No,
that-
no, there's not.
It's
There's
gonna
not,
be-
no.
He's probably the only guy that has a chance. Maybe a third goalie, but like undrafted, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
draft year.
I can sue. No, yeah.
Like Verhoff, I don't even know if Verhoff's gonna make it, but I'm saying
No,
he's probably there's a
no, you're
chance.
correct. You're correct. He's the other guy with, well, McKenna's going to make the team.
Well,
But
yeah, I know.
he is the other guy who has a chance. Like his name will probably be
Probably
in
the only guy that has a chance other than McKenna. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
I'm trying to think like someone like Ethan Belchez is popping into my mind just because of his size. You can't teach size. You can't. Everyone on Team Canada is gonna have skill, but you're gonna need a guy who's gonna can get on there. Big, massive guy. He's gonna go probably top 5 this year in the draft.
Okay.
And then I don't know. I think he's a guy that can play bottom 6. And we had a couple of draft year guys this last season. Obviously, Porter Martone, Matthew Schaefer was there. No Misa, but I think like someone like Martone. Martone's like 6'3". Velchez is bigger than him. Come in, play the roles you need to play. We'll see. Like,
Right. Okay.
and he had a good U17.
Yeah.
And that's obviously playing for Team Canada gives you a step up when you're going on in your career.
Okay.
So we'll see. Not that I think he's gonna make the team. I think the team's way too star-studded.
Right.
But I think he bring his name up maybe.
Okay. Last one that I'm curious about. Your boy Gavin Betts.
Yes.
What happened? What happened here? So he played 4 games.
Yep.
Oh, they don't credit a loss in a shootout. That's probably why. Okay.
No.
Never mind.
He was great.
Well, yeah, he's great. 144 goals against average.
He's a great goalie.
942 save percentage. He looking at I didn't watch, but looking at this, your boy Kingston Frontenac.
He is going. He's going to be our number 1. He's going to be our
gonna be
starter
watching
this year,
him.
actually,
September 21st.
in his draft year.
Yeah.
He's a starter this year. He's got the reins. I really like Gavin Betts. He's going to be the future of the Team Canada World Juniors roster for sure. The goalie, the World Juniors position.
Yeah.
When Carter George finally ages out, I feel like that dude's been here forever.
I think he can play this year, Carter George.
He can play this year. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were saying he can't. Okay.
No, he will play this year.
I will shout out Gavin Betts according to the IHF website. He is 5'12".
I did. Yeah.
First 5'12" guy I've ever seen.
First 5'12" guy maybe in history.
Right. In just general. Shout out him. Wow. 5'12", man. That's pretty tall.
That's pretty insane.
It's crazy. They didn't want to give him the 6 foot. They just want to keep him at 5.
They
All right.
they didn't want to give him the
Well,
6 foot.
Shout out Canada. We suck. We lost to the U.S. again. At least we won bronze.
That was
though.
a
We didn't- we
heartbreaker,
didn't-
dude.
I'd rather win bronze and lose.
That was a
gold.
heartbreaker, especially since Team Canada came back and tied it in the
Shootouts,
third
man.
period.
Shootouts, man. They need to fix that.
Yeah. Oh
ridiculous.
God. Limited. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
just ridiculous. Come on, guys. Who cares? It's in the middle of August. Play on. Not enough people are watching to end it early.
Oh, you're calling the shootout ridiculous. You're not calling the team performance ridiculous.
Well, still, the shootout's just. I'm just saying the shootout's stupid. Why are we doing a shootout?
Oh,
in a
if the
semifinal
game would have continued 5-on-5, I meant, pardon me, 3-on-3 would have won.
Right.
Like,
That's
we
what I'm
dominated.
saying.
We dominated
That's
the
what I'm saying.
overtime.
Like, I think it's ridiculous that we're doing a shootout still for this.
I mean,
I understand, like, it's for ratings. They want to end the game earlier for TV, but literally not enough people are watching. Who cares? It would be a great overtime. Doesn't
I don't know,
matter.
man.
Doesn't matter to me, but yeah, it's really sad that what the heck happened there. I don't know, man. I don't know. Any other final thoughts, my guy?
not really. Team Canada's had its worst year in years.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, We, I think, maybe have ran out of events on the 2025 calendar
Yep.
because the World Juniors starts in 2025, but it is technically the 2026.
Correct.
So it's the year of Freebird,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well, that's why we started season 2, The record was horrible in season 1. So season 2, yes, we didn't do a full season 1 because we didn't start in September. But September, moving on every year. Be a new season in NA. Season 2, we'll see what happens. I think there is one more 2025 event. It's a women's event. I don't know the name off the top of my head, but it's like the women's national team. Like, it's all the national teams. So
That's cool.
I can't remember what it's called, though. Or maybe it's just against the U.S. What's that tournament called? I can't remember. But there's one more time that the national team play against, and the U.S. national team play. But other than that, man, like, it was horrible.
The rivalry series?
Is it that? I don't know. I feel like I thought I read
That would make sense.
there was one more national team tournament for the women's side. Before like PWHL kind of completely starts. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's depressing though. It was a horrible year. But
Well, we won U18s,
yeah.
so it's not terrible.
That's it. Yeah, that's the only one.
That's it.
Is that the only
Canada USA rivalry series November 6th,
Okay, that's what
November
it is.
8th, and then December 2025. So we'll have that. We'll be attached to that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love the rivalry series. It's cool. It's fun. It's like playoffs.
Yeah, there you go. One last question now.
Okay.
I never thought
Hit
about
me.
this. Lyndon DuPont.
Yep.
What's the percent chance that he makes juniors?
This year,
Yeah. Is it above 5%?
I was gonna say 5% actually.
Okay. That's what
Um,
I'm thinking, 5%.
think about
Last time somebody did that would have been Bedard.
McKenna.
McKenna. I'm an idiot.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Hey, we weren't True Northites back then, so get the pass.
It's true. I think it's a little bit harder to make a decor than it is to make an offensive
That is true.
lineup, just because there's a lot less spots,
'Tis true.
and you could take a chance on somebody to, not that Lyndon DuPont. Well, he has the chance because he's so young.
Right.
But like you have Matthew Schaefer is going to be that number 1 defenseman, and Zane Perek will make the team as well. Hopefully this time around, he is eligible.
I don't know if he's gonna make the team.
He is
He's probably gonna be on the Flames this year.
All
dude.
right. If it's
I think he's gonna make the Flames.
you don't think the Flames give him up for?
No,
I think they
way.
do.
No, not if they're doing well.
You
They're
literally
not gonna
just
do
said
well.
they're going to be terrible about
No,
10 minutes ago.
I don't think that if they do bad, they're gonna keep him around too.
I don't. See, the thing is, I think the fact that he didn't make
Like,
it,
I
he didn't make it
wonder-
last year. I think the Flames will let him go this year because they know he's going to play top. He's going to play top 4 minutes, top 2 minutes probably. He's going to be the top
But
pair.
I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. Like, is it really that worth it?
I think so. You see these kids go over.
I don't know if he's
they
gonna
gain
want to,
so
though.
much. They gain so much confidence. They go
Do
over
you
to
think
the
a
World
player?
Juniors.
Do you think a player like? There's not been many times where a player would leave an NHL team to go.
I
Do you think a
Zane
player
Perek
would want? He
Yeah.
would want to.
I think so.
Like,
Especially since
like,
what
I understand
happened.
if they do.
I'm
if they're
thinking
playing
last year,
bad.
dude. He got snubbed last year with Yakimchuk, and he's gonna want to be on that team so bad.
I don't know. Like, it's the NHL though.
He'll have 20 more years.
Do they
15
get-
more years
does he
to play
still
in the
get-
NHL.
He would still get all his money too, right?
Yep, he would,
Hopefully. I don't know.
because the team has to agree to let him go.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't know if the team would let him. I don't know.
I think they do.
When's the last time? Like, I understand 2020, all those players went because NHL didn't start by then. When was a lot? Like, it doesn't happen
It
often.
was.
Like Shane Wright, that's also a different story.
No, it was. One sec. Boston player. I freaking forget his name.
Oh,
I'm hating myself.
Matt Savoy.
No, not Savoy. No, close.
Wait, then who is it then?
Close. Was it Matt? No.
I don't
He was
know.
the captain.
Wait, who was it?
Patras? Matt Patras?
Oh, him, not Savoy. That's horrible. Yeah, Matt Poitras.
Yeah.
He was
Yes,
horrible
Matt
though.
Pa-
Remember him?
He was the
He
captain.
was horrible.
He was
I
the
know,
captain
and he
of that team.
sucked. It
And
was
you know
horrible.
what? Story. So, story time. Curtis Lazar on the 2015 roster with star-studded 2015.
Yeah, rookie,
McDavid, all of that.
Yeah.
Was the captain.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because the only reason Ottawa would let him go is
if
if they
he's
gave him the
captain.
captaincy. And they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
And that's probably
That's
the same thing
awesome.
would happen with Patras. The same thing.
I don't know if it's Patras. I think
Patra.
It's Poitras.
Patois.
I don't think there's no S.
Matt
S. And I
Poitras.
don't really think there's an R either. Anyways, oh man,
There is an S.
I forgot that he was.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Patois, yeah.
We're definitely butchering it.
It's
I'm
okay.
trying to think of.
At least, see, I'm acceptable because I gave that pull back 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
there you go.
It's pretty elite. I'll pat myself on the back that one.
Yes, he made it. Like, I know there's also guys, like, there's tons of situations where they do their 9 games in the NHL and then they go to the AHL or the junior. But, yeah, and there's also the past couple years been weird. They had one in the summer. They had the 2021 was going on before the NHL started.
Okay, wait. I'm going to cut you off real quick because I just thought of something.
Yeah.
This Matthew Schaefer, if he's playing for the Islanders,
Is he going to play? No, he's not making this team. I know a lot of people say he's going to, and he's going to play for
I don't know, man. He
Canada.
seems pretty confident.
I think he's just playing Islanders the whole year.
Oh, you don't think he's going to go?
No. But most people think he is.
I think a lot of people think he is.
But I don't know if he would. I don't know if the Islanders would do that either.
I mean, do you remember what happened last year?
No.
You ran into a post against Latvia
Right.
and was
Okay.
out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, see that's the thing is if the Islanders, the Flames, they don't want their player to get hurt at a tournament that they let him go to. They'd rather him get hurt.
I
in
think
an
these
NHL
are two
game.
different situations. I think the Flames will be more open to giving Zane Parekh over to Team Canada than Matthew Schaefer
from the Islanders.
from the Islanders. And it's just because Zane doesn't have that. That's a lot of experience to go play top line minutes against the other best
Schaefer's
people
also
from around
a year
the country.
younger too, right?
He is, yes. Well, his drafters are younger. Yeah, he's
Right.
yeah.
But I think I don't know. If I can't imagine Parekh goes if he's on the NHL team. If he's on, because he's gonna play NHL or AHL, right? So I don't know, right?
Is
He's
he?
20, or is he still 19?
He's 19.
Oh, so he's got to play NHL or. Did he just? Yeah, he just played one NHL game, right? So then, no, he's gonna be on the NHL roster. I feel like.
Okay.
I don't remember how it works. We're talking about this off air. I can't remember. how
I
it
think
works.
he's going.
I don't know. I can't. He's good enough to be on the Flames.
Is he?
Yes, he is. What about Yakimchuk? Is he too
He's
old
too
now?
old. He's too old. He's aged
Oh,
out.
what a bum.
He got snubbed.
Yeah, he's horrible.
Everybody knows it too. He got snubbed.
That's crazy. No, Zane Parekh has a hard chance to make it over DuPont, but
Absolutely.
pretty sure it's
There's
very low.
no doubt about
No,
that.
I'm just saying with all the things going on
Yeah.
with the NHL and all that.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Because think about it. If you can't take Schaefer, you can't take Parekh. Those are your top two defensemen.
Yeah, then
not on the
DuPont
team.
makes it. Now, I think. If
Keaton
those two
Verhoff,
guys...
Keaton Verhoff makes it
Oh, easily.
for sure. Well, you still have a lot of good defensemen you could choose from.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't even looked at the USA roster. I'd be curious what they look like for the juniors.
Well, they are out a couple of their top line.
Well, yeah,
Does
they
James
lost all
Haggins? Does
those.
James Haggins make? Does he come back?
Oh, he will play. I don't
Yeah?
think he's making Boston this year.
No.
There's no way.
I mean, their center depth is one of just
So
terrible.
Haggins will be back, but they lose. Who was the
Ryan
other guy?
Leonard.
Right, Ryan Leonard's not.
Well,
he'll be
Gabe
on
Perreault.
caps.
Gabe Perreault,
Who
I
is
don't know
he
if
on?
he's
Who
played
is-
for New York. He's the Rangers.
Oh, right.
He's a Rangers prospect. I don't think he makes
Whoa.
the team out of.
No, I don't think he'll make the Rangers.
No.
he might, but he's also played 2 years already. No,
This is
he might be too old.
Yeah, he might be too old. You're correct.
Well, I think Haggins will be on there, but
Haggins will be on the team.
yeah. Other than that, like I don't know. Roger McQueen will be fun. He'll be on the
That will be awesome.
Canada team.
That's gonna be freaking awesome.
he's massive.
I'm excited for.
like.
I'm really excited.
McKenna McQueen line would be awesome. That'd be cool.
That's gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
Like Misa will be on the team this
No,
year.
he is not. No, he's gonna be on the Sharks all year, dude.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Like maybe
I'm pretty. They have.
you don't let
it's
it, you don't think
sad.
they let him go either.
No shot. And the Sharks are making the playoffs too, right? So they don't want to lose one of their best players.
All right.
They don't want to have their best
Dude,
player gone
I don't
for a
know.
couple
I think
games.
Misa might go.
And you have to remember, it's almost a month.
Dude, think
it's
about
almost
it.
a month
How
of
many
being gone
players?
from an NHL club.
There's like normally when we talk about players that did not go to the World Juniors, there's normally 2. For the last couple of years, it's been Macklin celebrating this year. Bedard hasn't been able to play for the last 2 years because he plays in the NHL. But all of a sudden, we're naming Zane Parekh, we're naming Matthew Schaefer, we're naming Michael Misa.
Like, think about Will Smith could have played again. He didn't.
He's like the only player.
I know, but
Right.
I think Michael Misa. I don't know if this
Didn't play last year either.
like it's a big thing for these guys, but I don't know how big it is.
I think it's pretty big. I think it's
Like,
really big.
If okay, like just throw it out the door right now. If the Flames are good or the Sharks are good, even if the Islanders are good, there's no shot. If they're on those NHL rosters, they're not going. But if they're bad, that's the only time where I'd think about it. But still,
I don't know,
like,
man. I think it's such a big experience for these guys.
I
and
don't
their
know
young
if it
development.
is though.
It is.
Just to play against younger guys,
Absolutely it is.
play against people your age.
Cal, the World Juniors is like one of the biggest development tournaments in the world. You
I don't
go,
know
it's
if it is,
competitive.
I understand it's competitive.
It's competitive. It's the highest level of junior hockey.
I know, but you could just
can
play
get.
competitive NHL games every single
No,
day.
it's different though. It's an experience. All the best players go to the World Juniors. Crosby went to the World Juniors.
Yeah, but that was his draft year, though. Like, he didn't go when he was drafted. Like, he's on the Penguins.
Okay, but he was generational. None
I
of these guys are
understand.
generational.
Michael Misa could be generational.
No. He'll be a great
He
player.
was, what do you call it?
He exceptional status.
He's exceptional.
He is
in the
exceptional,
OHL.
but those are 2 different words.
I know. Man,
So was Shane Wright, so.
that's true.
Shout out the Kicks Frontex, but like
Shout out Shane Wright.
he could still be exceptional.
Could be. You don't know. He only had 28 points in 57 games or something this year. I don't know. Shane Wright, he's exceptional in the CHL. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm excited to start this season, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see where the heck this world, like, this junior team, man. Every year, dude, they say they're good. So I'm banking on them being good this year for real.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
Someone
we
like-
don't get duped.
Get someone like Berkeley Catton. I'll be playing.
Yeah.
I think he'll play a significant role. He's played on the team for the
Right.
last 2 years, so
Mm-hmm.
he's ready to make it one hell of a thing. He even got people like Jet Luchenko, I think, could play on this team. Maybe Cole Baudouin. Maybe. I'm trying to think of people.
Who
They-
else was drafted this year? There's
This
a
year,
ton of Canadian draft picks, no?
there
in the
was
first
a lot
round.
of ton of Canadian draft picks.
Brady Martin.
Brady Martin, that's a great name. I think Brady Martin
Brady
could make the
Martin.
What about
Oh,
Caleb Desharnais? What about Caleb Desharnais? 4th overall.
Yeah, you probably would too.
Big guy too. He'll play.
Who are the other 2 guys that got drafted late first round?
Got Ben Kindle,
Ben Kindle.
12th overall.
I can't believe I'm.
Kayshawn Aitchison,
Yeah, there's a lot of guys.
defenseman,
now.
15th overall or 16th overall. I think 16th.
So let's see if we can draw the line here. Let me pull up. We're really going on time now, but because we're just spewing stuff here. We're just talking at this point. We're basically done the podcast. We're just going for fun now. How far do we go down this list here? Cole Rushney.
Maybe Bernie Cooch,
Jackson Smith. Does he make this team?
big time,
Braden
big
Coots?
defenseman.
Like the U18s. at
U18
this
guys,
point.
yeah.
Do you think they?
I think there's not a lot of spots for these guys because there's a lot of guys who are 19 years old ready to
Right.
play and who also played on the team last year.
All right.
So I don't know. Like there's not a lot of available spots for these guys.
No.
You got to be bottom 6 too.
That's
like,
why I'm
like Cole Reshney could
Huey-
play bottom 6. I think he's good.
Yeah, Cole Rushney could. Aitchison, I don't know.
Kayshawn Aitchison, I think he could definitely play. He's a huge body. Just likes to throw it around.
Is Jake O'Brien American or Canadian? Canadian.
Oh, Jake O'Brien.
Yeah.
He's one heck of a goal scorer.
Yeah, he probably would make it too. I don't know, guys, but I don't want to spoil it. But we will do a junior projected roster
Absolutely.
sometime. So that'll be fun. We got a couple ideas. Got a couple good ideas. We've been texting back and forth. I'm not sure what next week will be. We got tons, but 100 days until the World Juniors, and from here on out, we will be working our butts off to get as much World Junior content out and ready for you by the time that comes out. Probably do. I'd love to do a series, just a video series of all the OHL places, all the OHL arenas we go to, because we're gonna. I mean, in the next couple of years, we'll definitely hit up a few. Probably do 2 or 3 this year. It's gonna be fun. And yeah, go from there. Any final thoughts, my guy?
Not really. Summer's over. There's not a lot of Team Canada events left, but there's a big one looking forward to, the Olympics and the World Juniors. So,
Exactly.
NHL season started too. So hockey is getting back and going. The Sens play hockey this week, so that's got me excited.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been
in the prospect challenge.
Yeah. All these players are coming in, walking down the tunnel. I've been getting all these suit pictures now. It's been great seeing all these players. Dustin Wolf just got signed.
He did today.
Shout out to
American now, so like.
And now the GOAT. Best American player in Canadian market.
No.
Who is better?
No. He's not even the best.
Brady Tkachuk.
Jake Sanderson.
I mean, he might be the best Canadian. He might be the best goalie on a Canadian team, though. You thought about that yet?
The best goalie on a Canadian team?
You thought about that?
No, he's not.
I don't know. He might be better than Connor Hellebuck, you know?
Linus Ullmark is better than him.
No, he's not.
Yes, he
Ullmark
is.
stinks, dude.
Ullmark does not stink. He's great.
I think this is not Canadian related, but Dustin Wolf has a higher chance of making Team USA than Linus Ullmark has a chance of making
That's not
Sweden.
true. That is not true
I don't
one
know,
bit.
man.
No.
Linus
That is
Ullmark,
ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
You got Markstrom.
That might be the dumbest thing you've heard all day.
Got the wild goalie that I can't think of right now.
Oh, Gustafsson.
Yeah, Gustafsson, Sens legend.
Yeah.
I need to get back into the hockey world.
All right, now name 3 American goalies that will make the team.
Well, you got Hellebuck, of course, and you got Ottinger.
Yep.
Where do you go from there?
Jeremy Swayman.
Nah, he sucks.
He's a good goalie.
I don't know. If Wolf comes
He's
out
all
as a
right.
Vezina
He's all right.
candidate again this year,
Dude, sophomore slump incoming for Dustin
No.
Wolf. It's going to hit him harder than a
this
bag
guy
of
hasn't
bricks,
had
man.
a sophomore like ECHL, AHL. He didn't have one.
Well, he has made the NHL, has he?
But this is like, hey, this is technically his. This is his 4th season already. Like he's played in 3 different other seasons already.
I don't know, but I had something to learn today. He was a 7th round pick in 2019. I thought that was cool.
I know that is
It's quite the
awesome.
journey.
Yeah, he's probably the best 7th round pick ever.
No.
Suck it, Zetterberg.
Okay.
Anyways, I guess we'll call it from here, right? I think that's about it.
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk about. We could totally if it wasn't such a pain to edit and get all this stuff out in thumbnail, we could be doing 2 of these a week, man. But it's too much work. But we got tons to talk about, and hey, that's why you gotta tune in next week. It's gonna be awesome. I no clue what it's gonna be, but
I don't know either.
we'll see you next week, and cheers.
See you guys.